Hi guys, I'm going to go over our next math topic. We just finished topic 11 and we're going to actually go backwards. We're jumping into topic 5. This topic is all about data and it's only a week-long topic. So today we're going to cover topic 5 intro and 5-1. Tomorrow 5-2, Wednesday 5-3, Thursday 5-4, and then on Friday we're actually taking a test. It's a very quick unit. It's actually very self-explanatory. I think the kids will have no problems with it. And we're going to jump into it right now. So when you guys jump into whether you're doing it online or you're using the worksheets, does not matter. I am going to go post an animated story here, and we are going to do the video together on this video. Okay, so our animated story looks like this. It's called Sydney's Socks. And let's get started.
Sydney's Socks, written by Nicole Roos, illustrated by Braj Gopal. Sydney has socks everywhere. Help Sydney sort her socks. How many are?
Okay, so students need to count these socks. They should know they could subitize 4.
4. How many are not?
Okay, again, they should be able to subitize these two over here. Subitize means they can count them without actually touching them. They just know that this right here is 2.
2. Which group has more?
Okay, students should be able to tell the difference between 4 and 2 and know that 4 is more because we can see more socks here.
Orange socks. Help Sydney sort her socks. How many are?
Okay. Students should be able to subitize those or count.
5. How many are not? 4.
Or?
Which group has less? Not purple socks.
Are you still doing your reading?
Help Sydney sort her socks. How many are? 3. How many are not? 7.
Okay, students should count 7. There's quite a few there. Some students might be able to go count by 2s. Some might be able to go 4 and 3. Some might have to go 1-to-1 counting.
Which group has more? Not green socks. Color some of Sydney's socks. Color the rest a different color. How many are?
Okay, so on this part, the kiddos could use the ribbon, the little lacy part of the sock here, or they could, because they don't have this story inside their book, I don't think, than what I gave you guys. So you guys can talk about this one.
How many are not? Sydney's socks are all sorted.
All right. Bailey, sweetie, can you be quiet, please? I'm doing my video. Thank you. Okay, so for our beginning topic today, we are going to review our what we know, and we are going to go over some vocabulary. So as this is loading, you should have these pages. Remember, with vocabulary, it's really important that kiddos know the terms that we're using, then the way to use that language. Okay, so for the introduction, again, this is just a little bit of sorting. Some cows can be different colors. You can ask students how they could sort these. Could they do color? Could they do size? Have them put them into groups, okay? All right, so here we're going to review what students know, and we're going to, on number 1, we're going to draw a circle around the group with 10 bugs. Okay, so they should know which one of these is 10. They might have to count. Some will just know, well, this is not 10 and this must be 10. Okay, draw a circle around the group that has a number of birds that is less than 5. So they need to know that term less, or in Spanish menos. They need to know less is the group that has the fewer amount. So when they look at those, they're going to circle the less than group, or the smaller group. Okay, on number 3, draw a circle around the group that has a number of birds that is greater than 5. Okay, so then they're going to have to know, okay, how many what 5 is, and then which group has more than that. So again, they might need to count. You can have them write the number up here to be able to determine the difference. Here they're drawing, they are drawing the amount of frogs that are here. Bailey and Jacob, please be quiet. Here they're drawing the bugs. I'm sorry, they're writing the number of bugs that are here, and here they're doing caterpillars. So they're writing that number, okay? Make sure they're forming their letters from the top line down. They always want to start at the top line. When I said letters, I meant numbers. Sorry about that. Okay, so now here's those vocabulary terms that we just talked about. Daniel and Bailey and Jacob, I need you guys to go upstairs, please. I'm almost done, okay? I know it's been a while, I'm almost done. I promise I'm going to be finished soon. Okay, we've got 4 words that we're going over today. The first word is category, then we have classify, then we have chart, then we have tally mark. Okay, so all of those words are challenging, so these are the most important part of this whole unit is learning those vocabulary words and understanding what they mean. Okay, so for that word chart, a chart is where we organize our information, kind of like a tree map. So here we've got some dogs that look like this, dogs that don't, and then tally marks to match the amount of dogs that are represented there. Okay, so charts are just organized ways to put information or numbers in an organized fashion onto the chart. Okay, to classify objects means that we're just sorting them. So here we could be sorting by animal type, here we could be sorting by color. Okay, we need to be able to classify objects by putting them into the groups that they belong. Here is that word category, and again, a category is just a group of things, and when they have similar attributes, they go in the same group. So again, what things that look alike, things that don't. Okay, and down here are tally marks. Now, tally marks are really important for kids to know that every time we do a mark, it represents one item. When we get to 5, we have to come across the tally mark. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we slash 5. So that's going to be the hardest part of this unit is with that counting is they need to know that slash makes 5. Okay, so that's our vocabulary for topic 5. When you guys go into the lesson today, again, I'm going to go over that, but it's going to be very simple. Okay, so again, kiddos can do this online or they can do it on their worksheets. We're going to go through our video and then I will go ahead and go through the worksheet quickly.
Look at the animals at the pet fair. Which ones are alike? Why? You could say the snake, lizard, and frog are alike because they are all green. They could be in a group of animals that are green. Would the other animals at the pet fair be in this group? No, the other animals would not be in this group. They are not green. A group of things that have something in common is called a category. This category is animals with hair. Does every animal in the blue box have hair?
Okay, so students should be able to look at these and determine, yep, they all have hair or fur.
Yes, they all have hair, so they belong in this category. Should the snake be in this category as well?
Okay, so students should say, no, a snake does not have any hair, so it should not go into that category. We should sort it in a different group.
No, the snake should not be in this category. The snake does not have hair.
Okay, so for the try it, again, it's just going to have animals sort. So here this says animals with 4 legs. So kiddos, you can pause the video and find any animals with 4 legs and talk about them with your parent.
This category is animals with no hair. Every animal in this category has no hair. Should the dog be in this category as well?
Again, since the no hair means this should not be in this category because it does have hair.
No, the dog should not be in this category. The dog has hair. You have classified these animals. When you classify things, you are putting them in a group or category because of things that are the same.
Nice job classifying.
Okay, so that's the video lesson for today. Now what we're going to do is go into the interactive student edition.
Why can't you just stop?
This is my last one, baby. I know it's been a while. I'm sorry, sweetie. Give me a minute. I know, my love. I'm sorry.
Can we sing together?
Yes.
Not let the boys get on.
Okay. All right. So for this, we
say
are
hi.
going to be
Make your
talking
say hi.
Okay, honey, just a second. For this, we're going to be
I'm
talking
Bailey.
Can you give me one more minute, baby? I swear I'm almost done, okay? Hang on, baby.
Okay,
So,
quick.
for this one,
Yeah.
we're talking about the pet fair, and for Carlos's kindergarten class is having a pet fair. The pets need to be put into 2 tents. One tent is for pets with 4 legs. The other tent is for pets that do not have 4 legs. Draw pictures of 5 pets. Where should you put them? How do you know? Bailey, stop doing that, please. So this is where kids get to decide what they want to draw. They can put whatever animals they want in here as long as they classify them into the right group. So make sure they understand here this picture shows 4 legs. This picture does not have 4 legs. So their animals must match. They must be sorted right. Okay, so now we are going to continue on. Again, this is just a repeat of the video. So have students draw a circle around the animals that have feathers. Mark an X on the animals that do not have feathers. Again, very simple. They need to look for feathered animals. You can talk about what these animals are. It's a great vocabulary review. So you can say things like turkey. A turkey is a bird. Birds have feathers. Circle it. Snake. A snake is not a bird. It's a reptile. It does not have feathers. Cross it off. You're going to go through all the animals and do that. Like I said, this lesson is very self-explanatory. I don't think the kiddos will have any issues with this at all. A lot of this is about the vocabulary. Make sure they're using it appropriately. You're going to go ahead and follow the directions down here on this page for guided practice, and then on the same thing for independent practice. Just make sure you read this out loud to the kids so they know how they're sorting. So it looks like they're doing some by color, some with the features that the animals have, and then on that last one down there says that there are animals classified into 2 categories. They should be able to talk to you about how they are classified, and then they should be able to draw another picture of an animal that belongs in that. Okay, so that's everything for today's lesson. You can always send me a message if you have any questions. Thank you.